All right, so hello everyone. Today's Wednesday. I'm going to talk a little bit about websites. My name is Shalom, and I've been in marketing and distribution for over 10 years now. And so over the years, I've learned different aspects of marketing. And one important piece of marketing today is the digital side. So I'll talk a bit about websites. I got into web development quite a number of years ago, when I was looking for somebody to do my website. They did it. I didn't like it, and a friend of mine started getting into websites at the time. So I just thought I'd teach myself. So I did. I taught myself how to build websites, and I started doing it for myself. I build websites for fun. I have multiple websites now for different things, and I do those just for the practice. And then I started doing it for other people and started getting clients through that. So it kind of became a business of its own. And today I own a marketing company called DNA Creative Labs, where we do digital and experiential marketing. So I want to talk about websites, how to get one started, how to do it the right way, common misconceptions about websites, and kind of how you should view web development, right? So people usually think, you get a website up and that's it. It should just run and function. Like, what else is there to it? Well, there's a lot that goes into websites, a lot. And so hopefully these are helpful tips. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me, send me a message. So where do we start? First, you got to think about a domain name. Domain name is just what the name of your website is gonna be, right? Hopefully you choose that after knowing what your business is about and what it's gonna be called, etc., etc. That way it makes that process easier. So the domain name is just the name, blah blah blah.com, DNAcreativelabs.com. That's the domain name. Then you have hosting. Hosting is like your parking spot on the web, right? It's what allows your websites to be live. So you have www.dnacreativelabs.com. That's the vehicle. Then you have your parking spot, which is your hosting that makes it live. So those are two important key parts to remember. Simple, basic. And that's the start. Then you talk about the design of the website and then the development of the website. Those are different aspects as well. And common misconceptions, right? Building a website's just easy. There's several platforms nowadays you can get them up pretty easily. Squarespace being a popular one. You have Wix. All these platforms that make it much easier for you to get a website up pretty quickly and making it look really good and clean. So you can do those. If you want some more custom stuff, that's kind of where you start coming to, someone like myself or any other web developer to customize those things and include different aspects. You have to think about a website like you would your car or your house. There's different things, right? You have furniture in your house. You have, different things in your car that make it function. The AC, the radio, the windows. You have an alarm system probably for security. Those are all things that a website has, right? Different components. you have to maintain it regularly. If you have plugins, if you have widgets, the web development, it's software, so it needs to be updated. That's why people like these different platforms, Shopify, Squarespace, because they kind of take the legwork and the heavy lifting, so you don't have to think about it, right? However, let's say you have a WordPress website, and you're maintaining that yourself. You're likely going to have to do your updates yourself. You're going to have to, get your own security, SSL certificates. There's website security and there's an SSL certificate. Those are almost different. So you have different things. That's pretty much the point of what I'm trying to say. So it's not walk in the park, build it once and never worry about it again. There's ongoing maintenance that goes into it. So those are just some things to keep in mind. If you have any specific questions, email me, shalom@dnacreativelabs.com, or shoot me a message, and I'd be happy to answer those. And yeah, you can do simple. Sometimes you don't even really need a website for what most people are looking for. You might just need a landing page, which is just a one-page website, if you will, to just get out some information. There's e-commerce websites and there's non-e-commerce websites, right? If you're going to sell anything online, you're looking for e-commerce websites. I highly recommend Shopify because I've worked with them for years. I'm a Shopify partner, and I gotta say they're A1. They're great quality, got everything you need as far as e-commerce goes, and they're convenient, and they do a lot of heavy lifting for you. And if you run into any problems, then you go to a Shopify partner like myself. Usually we can solve the issue. Nowadays, actually, they've opened up actual retail locations that you can physically visit and talk to someone, kind of like an Apple store. So they've gone from just being digital to having the ability for you to physically go into a location and discuss with a Shopify representative about what you need. So yeah, as for non-e-commerce, I primarily use WordPress for all my websites. And sometimes, you can start with non-e-commerce and then one day you decide to sell stuff. That's not a problem because you can easily integrate into your WordPress site the e-commerce side of things. So I often have a WordPress site to start, and once someone wants to integrate some e-commerce aspect to it or shopping, then I just integrate Shopify into it, and it's nice and easy. So yeah, in under 10 minutes, that's your Web Wednesday, and I'll answer some more questions on the next episode. So again, I'm Shalom, and hopefully this was helpful.